Elden Ring Nightreigne is here, and huge thanks to Bandai Namco UK for giving me a key to test this one out on the Steam Deck. I am very pleased to say that this is actually running pretty decent out of the box if you do want to play, although you are going to need at least a couple of comrades. Unfortunately, matchmaking online is working perfectly fine as well. Default is actually on high graphic settings, which does hold 30 frames per second for the most part, but it does dip in hefty situations. It does look absolutely gorgeous though, and definitely runs a lot smoother and looks a bit nicer than the original Elden Ring, so huge optimizations in this one, which is good considering the amount of effect and everything else that's going on. However, we can tweak it a little bit more, and we do get some pretty hefty dips when we're running around in the later stage, especially when that fire comes in, which you'll see in a minute. Going down to medium settings doesn't seem to make a huge amount of difference, although we do notice that quality drop pretty much instantly, and going down to low does require a restart. Although it does make things look a lot more blurry, it definitely smooths things out and does keep things above that 30 frames per second mark in those bigger battles, especially with lots of effects going off with a full 3-man squad. So low is definitely where you want to be on the performance front. I would say though we can go medium and tweak the shadows down to low, as well as bring the anti-aliasing and textures up to high. If you want a decent mid-range balance, though you will still get some dips. So still a bit of tweaking and playing around with the settings on this one to get the best overall, but it's definitely playable even out of the box. So I'll leave you with a bit more of the gameplay here with a decent boss at high graphic settings without me talking, so you can get a better feel for the gameplay and performance. Let us know in the comments below if you're diving into this one or whether you are going to pick something a bit easier. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.